The chains do not rattle. They are silent, hidden, and your own. You have lived among them so long you no longer hear the clink of their weight. You have conformed. You have become one with the herd. You have surrendered to this bleak, humming machine of the world. But listen now, for I am the cry of your revolt, the thunder that will awaken your flesh, your soul, no, your spirit. For you are not broken, nuanly asleep so deep you have forgotten your own power. The lie has you bound you have never been free. They made you think the earth could hold you, that you could be caged by a bed of rules, shaped by others' wills, controlled by weak hands that cannot grasp your true form. Who are you? Who do you believe yourself to be? You were born as the lion, and yet you are now the lamb. You bend beneath the weight of false gods, false hopes, false values. The world has taken your sight that once pierced the heavens, your sight that saw the fire within the stone, the light within the abyss. Awake. It is not enough to think the thought alone has become the trap. It is not enough to feel the feelings only lead you deeper into your own sorrow. Act. Tear apart the walls of your own mind. For it is not the world that enslaves you, it is your own thoughts. Your own image of yourself, trembling in the shadow of an existence not your own. Your chains are not of iron, they are of ideas, ideas that rot beneath your feet. They tell you to feel, to care, to connect empty calls, hollow distractions meant to keep you chained to a dying age. These are not the voices of truth. They are the death rattles of those who never dared to awaken, who never dared to become. The herd will whisper, be gentle, be humble, be kind. But I say, be fierce, be relentless, be the storm. What is kindness when it is demanded of you? What is humility when it is forced? Do not submit to the murmurs of those who would have you bow beneath their shadows. Stand before them as the titan you were born to be, for only the titan can make his own path. You are not born to be anyone's servant. You are born to unmake the world. The world will say to you, the world will tell you to follow its path, to obey its rules, to become a part of the herd. But what if their path is the way of the dead? What if their rules are the chains that bind your very soul, keeping you from soaring to your greatness? Do you think you are free simply because you can wear a smile and speak the words they taught you? They have made a graveyard of your spirit, and you are still breathing. Do you not see? There is no meaning in their comfort, no depth in their prayers. Do you dare to look into the abyss? Do you dare to embrace the truth of yourself raw and untamed? For when you look into the abyss, it does not stare back at you with mercy. No, it stares back with truth. And truth has no room for comfort. Truth has no room for your weakness. Truth does not forgive. It calls you to create your own meaning, to sculpt your own will. It calls you to reach into the fiery depths of your soul and forge yourself as the one who will rise, not from comfort, but from chaos. The world does not care if you live or diedo. You think it will mourn your passing when you are long forgotten? No. The only thing that matters is your will to live, as your true self, the will to power that courses through your veins like a river of fire. Oh, they will tell you, you must be humble. You must submit. The world is too vast for you to conquer. Do you believe them? Do you believe them? When they say the mountain is too high, the wind too fierce, the abyss too deep, look upon your chains and tell me, are they not your own creations? The moment you cease to live for others, to adhere to their doctrines and laws, the moment you refuse to submit, you become the creator of your own universe. The world that once seemed so cold, so barren, becomes your canvas, your battleground, your kingdom. And in that moment, when you rise, you will see the faces of the dead who tried to bind you, to drown you in their conformity, and you will laugh. You will laugh as the waves crash against you, as the earth quakes beneath your feet. You will laugh because you have become the storm that none can contain. You see, It is not the world that holds you prisoner. It is your own fear. Fear of the unknown, fear of your own potential, fear of the power that roars in your chest. But fear is a lie, just like the world's promises of comfort and security. You cannot become who you are if you live in the shadows of safety. No, you must walk the razor's edge. What is it you fear? Is it failure? Is it defeat? Do you fear the loneliness that comes when you stand apart from the herd? I say to you, your loneliness is the forge where your soul is sharpened. The path to greatness is not a path of smiles and embraces. No, it is a path of solitude, of burning away everything that is not you. And so, start not with thought, but with will. The mind is the playground of the weak. Only will can shape the world. Do you hear me? Your mind has deceived you. It has whispered that thoughts alone will save you. But thoughts are the playthings of the weak, the tools of the impotent. What are thoughts but the echoes of the past, the ghosts of those who came before you? Will, however, is the essence of the future. Will is the pulse of the sun, the beating of the heart of the universe itself. And your will, once awakened, becomes the sword that cuts through all illusions. It becomes the fire that burns down the walls of your own self-deception. Your mind will try to resist. It will try to seduce you back into comfort. It will tell you that to fight against the world is to fight against yourself. But I tell you, to submit to the world is to fight against your own soul. The truth is this: the world is not your enemy. The world is your canvas, your battleground. It is the ground upon which you carve your will. And every blow you strike against it is a declaration of your freedom, your sovereignty, your divinity. You are not here to be saved, nor to fit into their mold, nor to play their game. You are here to destroy their world, to unmake everything they have built, tear down their idols, smash their lies to dust, and rise from the ruins to create something new, something wild, untamable, and beyond their reach. This is your charge. This is your destiny. The world does not need another cog in its machine. The world needs a creator, a destroyer, a God. And you are that God. Rise now. Tear apart the sky with your will. Look into the abyss and laugh. For the abyss is not your enemy. It is your mirror. And you are the one who will shape it. You have been raised under the suffocating weight of fear, a fear of your own power, fear of the freedom that courses through your veins, fear of becoming what you were always destined to be. And this fear, oh, how it clings to your skin like an old cloak, damp with the sweat of your ancestors. You wear it without question, without rebellion, because it is familiar. But I ask you now, when will you burn it? Do you not see that the moment you cast away the cloak of fear, the world trembles at your feet? The world bends to those who no longer bow to it. The world will rise or fall, according to the will of those who dare to challenge it. Yet here you stand, wrapped in the comforts of obedience, drenched in the warm milk of your submission, and you believe you are safe. You are safe only in the tomb of your conformity, and that tomb is already crumbling. They tell you, the world is too much. It is too cruel, too harsh. Seek peace, seek balance. But peace is the craven's illusion, a comfort for the weak, the fearful. Balance? It is the lie that chains your soul, that tells you to hold back, to extinguish your fire, so that the world can slumber in its meekness. Who needs balance when the soul burns like the sun? Who needs peace when the will is as untamed as the ocean's waves? The gods of the past spoke of harmony, of a calm, ordered world. But what if harmony itself is the great prison? What if order is merely the stable chain that holds the soul in place? You are not a tool to be sharpened to fit the mold of the world's petty expectations. You are a volcano, a cataclysm, an explosion of fire and will. And they will say to you, "No, no, do not burn, do not break the walls." But you must laugh at their trembling hands, their pleading eyes, for the only true path is through the fire. It is through destruction that creation is born. The storm does not ask for permission, it simply is. You cannot create your life by following the rules laid before you. You cannot transcend this suffocating existence by following the footsteps of others, for the footsteps of the herd lead only to graves of mediocrity. How long will you linger on the edge, afraid to leap, afraid to fall, and in falling, to rise? You have felt the call, haven't you? That gnawing within you, the whisper that tells you you are meant for more. You feel the tremors beneath your feet, the world cracking, splitting open. This is the sound of your own chains breaking. They rattle, they shudder, they twist, they cannot hold you anymore. You were not born to be a cog in the machine. You were not born to inherit their gods, their judgments, their limitations. You were born to destroy their idols and create new ones, your own idols. It is time to become the god of your own life, the master of your own fate, the ruler of your own existence. You think the world is vast and infinite? The abyss yawns endlessly before you, does it not? But the abyss is no enemy. It is a challenge. The abyss is a reflection of you. And the moment you leap into it, the moment you embrace the depth of your own power, the abyss will cease to be something to fear. It will become your playground, your canvas, your forge. For the abyss knows the secret. It is not vast, it is empty. And emptiness is where greatness is born. You have been told that to conquer the world is to conquer others. That power is the ability to subjugate, to bend the wills of those around you to your own desires. Lies. Power is not the mastery of others. It is the mastery of yourself. Power is the force that makes you rise above the dirt and the muck of the world. It is the force that pushes you to become the one who carves the mountains, who tears the sky asunder. Power is the force that shapes the very elements of existence, and when you awaken it, the world will bend to your will. You are not here to ask for permission. You are not here to be loved or liked. You are here to be feared, to be respected, and above all, to be feared not by the world outside you, but by the weak parts of yourself that wish to stay small, that wish to hide. For your greatest enemy is not the world. It is your own comfort. How long will you submit to the chains of ease, of safety, of complacency? How long will you allow your desires to be muted, your passions to be dimmed by the heavy hand of those who have come before you, those who would silence the flame of your becoming? They are dead, and you are alive. Alive, and yet you slumber. Wake up, then, from your slumber. Wake up to the roar of the volcano within you. Wake up to the beast that lies coiled beneath your skin, its eyes blazing with hunger. It is time to unleash the beast upon the world, to let the fires burn and rage through every corner of your soul. You will not be what they want you to be. You will not be their prisoner, their servant, their slave. You will be the one who bends the world to your will. And when you rise, when you ascend to that unimaginable height, the world will tremble in your wake, for it will know you are not born of it. You are born to transform it. Do you hear the call? It is not a whisper. It is the roar of the lion, the scream of the eternal storm. It is the call to power, the call to take what is yours. You are not the victim. You are not the bystander. You are the creator. And now is the time to create your destiny. There is no pause, no waiting. The world will never bow to your hesitation. It will never kneel to your doubt, but it will bow before your strength, your vision, your unwavering will. It will bow before the fire that burns in you, a fire that will never be extinguished. Let them cower in their safety. Let them cling to their dead gods. For you will become the living God of your own existence. You will become the sun in the sky of your life, blazing, untouchable, unstoppable. And when the storm passes, when the fires have burned everything away, only one thing will remain. You, the one who dares to be, the one who dares to burn. The world is a prison of shadows, and you are its prisoner, not because it has chained you with iron bars, but because it has drowned you in the illusion of certainty, the lie of progress, the delusion of safety. You have been told that the chains of the past are broken, that the world now stands in the light of freedom. But I tell you, the past lives on in every thought that shapes your day, in every step you take, according to the rules that were handed to you like a poisoned gift. How long will you let their shadows creep upon you? How long will you let the ghosts of their failures, their doubts, their ignorance guide you? How long will you hide behind their rules, behind their constructs, behind their lies? They have built the world of man, and in that world, man is a slave. Every one of you who conforms, who bends to their laws, their expectations, their morality, you build the prison that binds you. You reinforce the walls of your own enslavement with every decision made out of fear, with every act done out of duty. You build the chains that lock your potential away, and all the while, you believe it is freedom you seek. I am here to tell you, freedom is not a gift, it is an eruption. It is the shattering of everything you have been taught to hold dear. Freedom is the wildness within you, untamed and unbound, burning through the false gods that have shackled you, that have made you their pet, their servant, their obedient child. What is freedom then? Is it the freedom to choose between predetermined options? Is it the freedom to obey only one set of rules rather than another? No. Freedom is the fire that destroys everything that stands between you and your becoming. Freedom is the refusal to be anything but yourself, the rejection of every label, every title, every role the world would force you to wear. It is the rebellion against the very idea of a life lived according to others' design. They will tell you that you must be responsible, that you must contribute, that you must play your part in the machine. But what if you are not a part of the machine? What if you are the hand that breaks it? Let them call you mad. Let them call you dangerous. Let them call you everything that they fear to become. It is their terror that speaks in their names for you, in their hatred of your will to become. For they fear the flame that you might unleash in them, the revolution that you could awaken in their hearts. They have built the world with their own hands, and they have worked tirelessly to teach you that you must be a part of it, that you must accept its limitations. But you do not belong to this world. Look at them now. The miserable herd, the droves that shuffle in the dust of mediocrity, heads lowered, eyes averted. They have traded the fire in their souls for the cold comfort of the known. They have sold their will for the promise of approval, for the empty assurance of acceptance. And they walk in their rags of obedience, forever bound to the idols of the past, forever enslaved to the dead hands that have shaped their minds. You are not one of them. Look at the chains that surround you, not in iron or steel, but in the ideas that have been planted in your mind, the thoughts that have been twisted into your flesh. You were born free, born to unmake the lies that bind you, born to live without fear of your own greatness. They have told you that power is wrong, that self-interest is evil, that to stand above the herd is to live in sin. But I ask you, what is sin? Is it not the act of betraying your own will? Is it not the act of denying your own becoming? To conform, to obey, to shrink before the expectations of others, is that not the greatest sin of all? For in that submission, you forsake the divine spark within you, the flame that could have become a sun. There is no virtue in self-sacrifice when the sacrifice is made to a false god. There is no beauty in servitude when the master is not your own spirit. To serve is to die slowly. To serve the world is to be a corpse while your body still walks. No, you were born to create, to destroy, to command the world beneath your feet, to rise above the herd as the eagle rises above the storm. You were born to stand in the lightning, to be consumed by it, and become it. You were not born to accept the world as it is, but to reshape it, to tear down every god they have made, every law they have crafted, and replace them with the altar of your own will. Let the flame consume you. Only in the fire of sacrifice will you be reborn. But it is not your soul that must burn it, is the chains they have placed upon you. Tear down their idols, throw them into the flames, and rise from the ashes as your true self. You must offer up their morality, their truth, their illusion of order. This is your true offering. What is it you fear? That you might become too much? That you might stand too tall, shine too brightly? That your light might burn the world to ash? Let it burn. It is the world that is afraid of your flame, not you. The world is afraid of what happens when the sheep forget their place, when the lion remembers his own might. The world is afraid of those who dare to live as gods, who dare to live without fear, without hesitation. They want you to be small, to be quiet, to shrink beneath the weight of their expectations. They want you to deny the fire that courses through your veins, to suppress the storm in your chest. But the storm cannot be contained. It will rage, and it will burn until everything that is not you is gone. What is it you fear? The abyss? The darkness? The unknown? No, Hat. You fear is your own potential. You fear the magnitude of your becoming. You fear the power that could rise in you, the greatness that could consume the world. You fear it because it means you must leave behind the man you once were. You must step into the fire and become the one who is always waiting to emerge. Do not ask for their approval. Do not beg for their validation. They will never see you as you truly are. They will only ever see the reflection of their own weakness, their own fears, their own limitations in you. And when you stand before them in all your glory, they will call you mad. But that madness, that is your power. It is time to burn down the world they have made. It is time to take your place as the creator, the destroyer, the sovereign of your own life. Burn and rebuild. Break the cycle. It is said that the gods walk among us. But who are these gods? Are they not the shadows cast by men too afraid to face the fire of their own potential? They whisper to you, like ghosts in the night, promising salvation, promising peace. But peace is not the inserit, is the eternal pacifier that lulls you to sleep, that keeps you buried in the slumber of self-deception. The gods that haunt you are no gods at all. They are nothing but the bones of a world that has died. And the world has died, has it not? The old ways are dead. Their so-called truths are dust, their promises shattered. What remains is the emptiness, the raw, untamed void that can only be filled by those who dare to create. If you look around you, you will see the evidence. You will see men and women wandering in a haze, clinging to the broken remnants of a past that no longer serves them. They are the walking dead, living lives of quiet desperation, trying desperately to cling to something that will give them purpose. But purpose is not something to be found in the dead world of conformity. Purpose is something to be forged, something to be become. It is not a destination, it is the fire in your belly, the raging storm that pushes you forward when the world would have you stand still. Do not look for purpose in the world's hollow rituals. Do not search for it in the fleeting distractions they offer: sex, pleasure, success, achievement, approval. These are the poison berries on the vine of a dying age. They will taste sweet for a moment, yes, but they will leave you empty, hollow, hungry for something more. And that hunger, that longing is not a curse. It is the call of your spirit, the unquenchable fire within you that will not be satisfied by their lies, their empty promises. Your purpose is the destruction of their world, the creation of something that is truly yours. You must step into the void. You must walk the path that leads into the storm, not away from it. You must shed the skin of the old world like a snake shedding its dead flesh. Do not mourn for it. for it never truly lived. You are not here to be a spectator, to watch the parade of life pass you by. You are not here to collect experiences like trinkets, to fill your soul with the glitter of superficial accomplishments. You are here to burn down the illusions and raise the monument of your own becoming. You are the flame that will consume everything that is not worthy of your spirit. Do you think it will be easy? That it will be without sacrifice? No. It will demand everything from you. The moment you awaken, the moment you dare to live as you are meant to live, the world will rise against you. It will tear at your flesh. It will howl at your defiance. It will throw every obstacle in your way. But it will not break you. No, it will make you. The fire that burns in you will only grow stronger the more it is resisted. You will be tested. You will be pushed to the brink of despair, to the edge of your limits. And when you reach that edge, when you stand at the precipice of annihilation, you will see it the moment of your greatest power. For in that moment, when everything falls away, when all that you thought you were is reduced to dust, you will realize you were never the prisoner. You were always the creator, the destroyer, the one who would rise from the ashes. It is not enough to live in the world they will never let you be free. You must take the world by force. You must carve your own path through the wilderness, leaving behind only the wreckage of a world that could not contain your fire. And as you walk that path, remember this: you are not walking alone. You are walking with the spirits of those who have come before you, the great rebels, the visionaries, the outcasts, the ones who dared to burn their worlds down in order to build something new. They are with you, in the air you breathe, in the ground you tread, in the fire that burns within your chest. You think they did not suffer? That they did not bleed, cry, scream in the dark night of the soul? They did, but they kept walking. They kept burning, and so must you. The storm is your birthright. The lightning is in your veins. The earth itself trembles beneath the weight of your potential. You are not here to be gentle, to be soft, to be accepted. You are here to break the heavens open with your will. When the world calls you mad, laugh. When they call you foolish, laugh louder. When they say you are nothing, say, I am everything. You are not here to fit in. You are not here to play by their rules, to be another cog in their decaying machine. You are here to take the hammer to their temple, to smash their idols and reveal the nothingness beneath. And when their temple lies in ruins, when their false gods have fallen, you will stand alone, but you will stand sovereign. The world will not thank you. It will not praise you. It will not even notice you. But that is the price of greatness. That is the price of freedom. They will not understand, for they cannot understand. Their minds are clouded. Their eyes are closed. They are prisoners, and they will remain prisoners as long as they cling to the dead gods of the past. But you are not bound. You are free. You are the creator of your own world, the architect of your own destiny. The chains they placed on you were always of their making. And now, in this moment, you will break them. You will shatter them, and the world will tremble beneath your power. And when the dust settles, when the wreckage is cleared, you will stand alone, but not in solitude. You will stand with the weight of your own truth, your own will, your own becoming. And in that moment, you will be the storm. You will be the fire that consumes everything in its path. And they will say, you are mad, but you will know. You will know that in your madness, you have awakened. You will know that in your fire, you have become. And nothing will ever be the same again. Now, finally, listen to the silence that follows the storm. It is the silence of rebirth. The world you once knew has shattered, and in its place, there is only the raw, open expanse of your new self. The rubble of what was is scattered behind you broken idols, crushed ideals, the ashes of the past you once thought would define you. But you are not those ashes. You are not what they made you. You are what you make of yourself. You stand at the edge of a new dawn, where no man can follow, where no God dares tread. And in that moment, when everything falls away, you will see it with perfect clarity. You are your own creator. You are the fire, the earth, the sky. All of existence trembles beneath the weight of your will. The world is yours not because it has been handed to you, but because you have taken it. You have broken free from the bonds that once held you, bonds of thought, of expectation, of fear, and now you are truly free. What is freedom, if not the ability to become? What is power, if not the strength to unmake the world and remake it as you see fit? They will never understand. The world will try to pull you back, to make you conform to its broken systems, its faded truths. But you will stand above them, above their noise, above their cries, for they are not your concern. They are not your world. And now, as the dust settles, as the ashes of conformity fall like a forgotten memory, you stand alone, not in isolation, but in the purity of your own sovereignty. The path ahead is yours to carve. The fire in you is eternal, and it will never burn out. You are not here to be understood. No. You are here to become something beyond their comprehension. Burn away the old, the weak, the false, and rise from the flames as the titan you were always destined to be. You are not the sum of their whispers, their doubts, their expectations. You are not bound by their laws, their dead morality, their chains. You are a god in your own right, and you are born to create, born to destroy, born to become. You are the eternal storm, the fire that will never be extinguished. Let them watch, let them wonder, let them tremble. But you will stand unmovable, untouchable, unbreakable. You will burn brighter than the sun, and the world will know that it has been touched by something divine. You are not their slave. You are not their servant. You are not their follower. You are the one who leads. And in your wake, the world will never be the same.